Outside the Champs-Élysées, there were hugs, kisses and handshakes between Europe's biggest military powers. But inside, leaders were furious at being frozen out by the US, leaving them scrambling to force a seat at the negotiating table.
There should be no decisions on Ukraine without Ukraine, and no decisions on the security of Europe without Europe.
They agreed that the time had come for Europe to invest more in its own defence. But there was less consensus on the issue of sending soldiers to Ukraine after the UK said it would provide peacekeeping troops.
This is an inappropriate debate at the wrong time and on the wrong topic. We are not yet at a point of peace.
The British Prime Minister, who's reportedly keen to try and bridge the divide between the US and EU, will meet President Trump in Washington next week.
There must be a US backstop because a US security guarantee is the only way to effectively deter Russia from attacking Ukraine again.
The Kremlin's Foreign Secretary Sergei Lavrov is in Saudi Arabia for talks with the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio, the first face-to-face meeting since the war began nearly 3 years ago. He was again dismissive about a role for Europe.
The European philosophy hasn't gone anywhere, so I don't know what they can do at the negotiating table.
We cannot recognise any agreements about us made without us.
European leaders have been caught out by the speed at which America has moved. But for Europe, this isn't just about Ukraine. It's also about how these talks could undermine its long-term security and the danger an emboldened Vladimir Putin poses to the rest of the continent. As leaders talk of peace, the war rages on. Ukraine says more than 46,000 of its soldiers have been killed on the battlefield. Bridget Rollison, ABC News.